We are at the International Folk Festival, which is really the International Food Festival. It's very exciting. You get like an egg roll for $1.
That's what they call it, actually.
It's great.
Online and look at the international ours, I think we can. What time that thing closed?
Once we had our egg rolls, we drove about an hour outside of town to go to this ginormous outlet mall. It's huge. There's like 100 stores. That's probably an exaggeration, but there are a lot. And we're gonna go to Crocs first because John needs shoes for his giant feet. It has just been that kind of day, you guys, where you need Starbucks at 6:30 in the evening before you eat dinner.
A terrible dinner, mind you. Little Caesars with crazy bread.
Unhealthy. It's the end of the quarter. Everything just falls apart at the end of the quarter. Everything at school gets held together, but everything else suffers. My 8th graders brought in their periodic table projects today. So many of them were like professionally done. My 7th graders are bringing in their cell projects tomorrow. Did you burn your tongue?
I burnt my tongue, and then I went, but then it switched around in my mouth, and it burned everything.
Good morning. It is Saturday. John is away. He is painting for a friend, and he's going to be gone all weekend. So it's just me and the dog and the cat, and so far the dog has been super depressed because she misses John. And then she threw up this morning, so great start to the weekend. But before he left, John set up the coffee for me, and there's coffee cake, and there's pumpkin spice creamer, and there's Hulu, and there's Netflix. I think I'm gonna be okay. As long as the dog stops throwing up.
Right, this doesn't fit into the microwave. So, found this paint pail. Well, it's mine, sorry, I didn't find it. Washed it out a little bit. Alright. Warm coffee coming up. Warm coffee. I am working on a friend's house right now. We're painting the house. You can see. Finish this room. Waiting for it to dry. I'm in like the fanciest Walmart I've ever been into. That or I've been living in Fayetteville a little too long and everything is now super rich to me. Look at this. Super nice. Look how fancy Walmart is. I've been living in Fayetteville too long. Everything is now rich. I am ghetto.
My current project, while John is off painting, is that our shower curtain has become a little bit scuzzy, and the general wiping down is not cutting it. So I'm soaking it in a bath of water and vinegar. I also took the rings off. Our metal rings, we got new when we moved in, but the old ones that they were using had rusted and left a little bit of rust along the shower curtain rod. So it kind of spread to our rings. So, for the shower curtain rod, I wrapped the whole thing in paper towel and soaked the paper towel in vinegar. And then I wrapped that in saran wrap so that it'll get nice and pungent in there, all that vinegar. That should take the rust off, and then I've got the rings in a bag of vinegar, soaking in the bathtub with the shower curtain. We did good, hon. She's exhausted from all this not having daddy around, all this vinegar smell. She don't get it at all. That's my project for today. Also catching up on Arrow, so.
So I've been working all day, and it is a furnace in here. For some reason, the thermostat doesn't want to work for me today. I've turned it off for like 20 minutes, turned it back on, switched to auto, switched back to fan, looked outside. So I am working in 80 degrees. A little earlier this afternoon, it was 82, 83 degrees. Won't go down. And it's humid outside. So, yay. And I'm alone. Okay, so I am now clean and pretty still disgusting, but not as hot anymore. Finished the upstairs, 12-hour day of painting. Good stuff. Had 3 bug experiences while I have been here alone. When I first arrived at this place, I went into the garage and got out of the car, and out of nowhere there was a giant spider. that big with its legs spread compared to my face. It was massive. Different colors, multicolored. I assume colorful spiders are poisonous. I don't know. I assume all spiders are poisonous. I destroyed it, ended its life, cleaned my shoe, went inside and then was checking some other things out, and then went to this one bedroom to kind of assess what I was going to do and whatnot. I opened the door, and this spider jumped from its web onto the floor and started chasing after me. And then so I was going, that was last night, and then today, when I took my break, I sat down with my McDonald's, opened my computer, and out of nowhere there was this spider ant looking thing. It was black, it was minuscule, it was very tiny, but it was under the laptop, and when I opened the laptop, it scurried a little and I killed it with my shoe. So my shoe has seen a lot of action in the last couple of days.
Look at this car. Okay, this car is going straight, but it is not aligned straight. Its wheels are crooked and it's weighed down on one side and it's very, very weird.
It's
I'm so confused.
So confusing. I feel like it's just gonna break in half.
Yeah. It's very strange.
Hello! I wanted to show you what it's like for a tall man to hug a small woman. Sometimes it feels nice when it's just the two of us, but I figured it would look really weird in a picture or a video. So we have, I think, 2 or 3 options. This one, wrap around, where I hug her head. I have this one, where I bend over. It's weird for me. Feels nice though. And then one that I just did, it's like a combination of bending the knees anywhere. So I can do this, like that, or I can spread, I don't know if you can see it, but spread the legs. It's like this. Usually, eventually, when my legs start getting tired, I just lift her up and hug her like that. But yes, I like hugging Casey. It's just sometimes awkward.
It is 7 o'clock in the morning. This is nasty. And I feel like I woke up too early.
It is really dark.
Yeah. So today is our Friday. It's really Thursday, but we are taking tomorrow off to go up to the mountains. And I got an email today from Sonic that said, hey, we're having buy one, get one hot dogs today, so naturally we are here to take advantage. We spent $7.99 on one drink and 6 hot dogs. We will regret it.
You only regret 6 hot dogs if you have IKEA hot dogs. Then you have some serious problems.
That is true. But I do think we will regret these Sonic hot dogs because it's hot dogs.
Serious repercussions.
Not like Polly's repercussions.
No, like Polly's repercussions.
Polly got into hot dogs when she was a baby kitten. She was very excited about them, but she would sneak hot dogs and then she would eat them. And then she had some dietary issues, which were kind of like lava, judging by the screams that happened from her litter box. It was so sad. And then we dropped a bag of hot dogs and we thought we picked them all up. They were frozen. And then we found out that she had actually stashed some of them in places and then would eat them when we were at work, and then we would come home and find lava cat diarrhea everywhere. It was so disgusting. So, to sum up, this hot dog thing was a bad decision. I can already tell you. Cabin in the woods. Again. Hopefully no horror movie scenarios. That we did manage to get lost on the way here, so it's always a good start, right? It's really, really nice out here. It's very peaceful. And the leaves are starting to turn colors. It's very pretty too. like it. Old-timey general store out in the middle of the mountains, and it's pretty awesome. And I think John wants to move to the mountains now because everything he sees, he's going, "This is me." Okay. Up in the mountains all weekend. We took Friday off so that we could have a nice long weekend. It's been very nice. Lots of fall colors. Right?
Yeah, makes us want to move here. I'm sure it makes everybody want to move here.
Yeah. I think they refer to this as God's country. So been good times. Back to reality tomorrow, but we won't think about that now.